A Wisconsin native, Diane Landry relocated to Kitsap from Falls Church, Virginia in 2008. For 18 years, she was on the Education Task Force for Falls Church City Environmental Services Council and created a program called Operation Earthwatch that worked with elementary schools on resource conservation, among other things. In 2010, she returned to school to get a master's degree in environment and community. Diane Landry's passion for our environment came from the influence of her progressive, conservation-minded father and growing up in the then progressive state of Wisconsin, where such environmental legends as Earth Day creator Gaylord Nelson hailed from. Diane's husband moved to Bainbridge ahead of the family and would send her the Bainbridge newspaper so she could get a feel for the community she would soon be joining. She was happy to recognize Bainbridge as a small, self-contained community where a person could actually make a difference in a very visible way. Upon her arrival, she sought out environmental groups like Cool Moms and began to get connected with others who had similar interest in the environment, including Sustainable Bainbridge. From working with the program Matinees That Matter to Watershed Council and Weed Warriors, Diane began working on a project called Sustainable Mondays that quickly morphed into the group Zero Waste. She didn't consider herself a leader, so originally just agreed to coordinate the project. But her leadership skills soon became apparent as she took Zero Waste from concept to reality. She started by picking events and setting up resource recovery stations instead of waste stations, and it grew exponentially from there. Zero Waste now works with over 10 major event organizers and their food vendors to decrease landfill waste, recruits, educates, and organizes volunteers, follows up with disposal companies, vendors, and volunteers to measure qualitative and quantitative results, provides ongoing content for the Zero Waste website, leads 10 monthly meetings of Zero Waste, provides regular newsletters, facilitates special recycling collections in collaboration with other organizations, has an annual display at the Bainbridge Island Public Library, has regular environmental education podcasts, and arranges educational opportunities for Zero Waste members. Diane's knowledge of reduce, reuse, recycle, composting practices, and her principles of social change and management have been essential in changing our community's perspective on waste. She has had a hugely positive impact on Kitsap County. Of all the places Diane Landry could have moved to, her family chose Kitsap, and for that we will always be thankful.